Alright, welcome. I'm Toss. We're here in Crete at Icarus. This is my house where I live with Isis, my wife. And I'm going to show you some of my boards from my quiver and how I live. This is our entrance way. Come on in. It's a little dark in here, but it's great during the shade in the summer. That's a big view there. You can hear the gunshots going off right now. Very typical here in Crete. No invaders allowed. Alright, I'm going to show you, here's my 6'4" +1. Great little tri-fin. I've got my 6'2" Lost. Swallowtail. Nice board. I've got this old baby, Zuma J surfboards. And nice quad from the early 70s. Doesn't really work that well, but it was a great start. Fun to ride on mushy days. And I've got my 9-1 longboard, the Billabong. That's one of the only boards I ever paid for before I got sponsored by Billabong. And then I got 3 boards. Here's where we keep all our wetsuits, all our camping gear. Usually our camping gear stays in our car. If we ever go, we can be ready. Got all the board bags for travel, longboard bags, 2 of them. Carry 7 boards, whatever we need. Here's an awesome fine line quad. Great board, rode it in Mexico. Fantastic. It's been immortalized here because it's such a fantastic board. You can see this place is actually, we use it as a recording studio sometimes. We set up the recording studio here to record music for the Icarus. We've got the little baby quad here, fine line. Of course, the Rich Pavel. Beautiful quad, probably one of the best designs ever. A little fine line here, another quad. Of course, the toes on the nose, longboard you need to have here in Crete because there's not very many waves. And when there are, you never know. Longboards could actually cut my best barrel ever in my life on this board here in Crete. No leash on that board, of course, it's one of the Marshall Brothers boards. This is our courtyard. We have parties. Out here, so you've probably seen the movie Icarus trailer. We've got our sheep here, we've got our campfire, we've got a building here that hasn't been fixed up yet. But this place can rock on Friday nights. We can have up to 100 people all over from everywhere, just partying. You can see the mountain up there, and that's where Icarus flew. You get up that high. This is the Icarus tree planet when Icarus was created. Matt Weston, the bro, and you put a Nike. Alright, we'll go back into the other house. During our parties, we got people everywhere here. Little candles everywhere, little lights. It's really nice at night. We don't have any electricity, we just use candles everywhere. This is the board from the 70s I brought here. Crete, started surfing here with Nimis Habalakis, Maris Habalakis, a whole bunch of Cretan guys got them surfing. Some of them still do surf 30 years later. The Zoil, which you got to have in Crete. The windsurf board, which someone gave me, and actually we tried riding a lot of waves on this before we got the other boards. Zon almost broke his leg when we tied a leash to it, but nice long rope. Alright. Hang out here and talk. Now you're entering my house. And try. First you got some of the skateboards. You've got Yancey Meyer's board, a good friend of mine. Yancey Meyer, great skater. Of course you got the little Z board with a ton of rock. Over here you got the guitars. Got my Black Ocean guitar, Gold Top, another guitar for Barbara Dolls, acoustic phone, guitar. Got the Alva board here, which I know. Do the CST, Skip Emblem, of course Tony 8 on the Alva, and there's a Dwayne Peters board. Gave me when we skated at Chicken's Pool. Over here we got Matt Hensley's board. He came, stayed here, and he gave us this board. Works really well in pools, but I don't like this new style, even though this is old school. It's too new school for me. I'm more into the old school right here. This is the baby. This is the board I ride. Everywhere I go, this board goes. As far as surfboards, my pride and joy is my Cohetter board. I'm sponsored by Cohetter, by JT, the shaper here in Greece. And my pro model is the Battail Quad. Comes in 5'8". My favorite board right here, the 5'8". 6'3". Got the 6'10". And these boards are perfect for Greece. When it gets clean, this board is the magic board. When it's a little mushy or a little bigger, I ride the 6'3". We got the 6'10". We've got the 7.2 done when the few days that barrels happen. Over there we've got an old retro 70 single fin. RKG, you must know that board. Beautiful board. Over here I got my pride and joy. The biggest pride and joy. I have to go ahead and which of course. I've got my 1973 Jeff Ho Zephyr board. There's only a few in the world. From what I understand, when I was at Ray Flores' place there in Venice, he's got 2 or 3 of them. I don't know who else has any. But this is in Crete. And this board is how it all started. It all started because of the Dogtown Z-Boys back in the 70s when I went on vacation, stayed there, met them. And ever since then, I've had the honor to skate and surf with them here and there. In Mexico, LA, some have come here. So, but the most important thing is to remember that, don't forget my 6'1", +1. Actually shaped by Rich Pavel's friend. Anything about head high that's clean in Crete, use that. But now let's go ahead and don't forget, if you're in Crete, respect the locals, respect everything, and you'll have no problems. If you don't, you know the deal. So peace. See ya.